Hello everybody, it is Thursday, January 27th, and it's time for Marvel Legendary Randomizer number 64. That's a lot of randomizers. Welcome. Off the Cuff says, who's here to see Fin Fang Foom show up again? I'm not, but he might. Yeah, if he shows up again, at least hopefully he won't be epic for the third time, but we're going to find out. 64. Welcome. So we have some randomizer results to go over, and then we have a new randomized game to play. But first things first. Yeah, I would prefer some core this week. Just give us some core. A reminder that for as far as Messiah Complex goes for the Randomizer League, we have a few more weeks. We're giving it a month from the release date until we introduce those cards into the randomized setup. So that includes all cards from Messiah Complex, including special sidekicks and special bystanders. None of those will be included until the middle of February, and then they're going to be included for the rest of the league as long as it goes on. But all right, before I show you the results from this week, does anybody have any guesses to what the overall win rate is for anything from 0 to 100%? How do you think that turned out? Because I'll pop that up in a second. Oh, glad you got Messiah Complex. Awesome. I had some more time to spend with it, and it's another awesome expansion. No surprises there. Off the Cuff says, 78% says Montax. Off the Cuff says, I feel confident if nobody won setup A. 22%. All over the place a little bit. So, setup B is a wash. Yeah, I enjoyed your comment. I think it was on A or B. I forget which one, but the one I didn't put in the quotes, but it'll be in the results. Where you said the game must have known I had to go because it ended quickly. Oh man, that's a bummer. Well, I hope that 5 hours made up for a whole year. You don't have to go back for a while. All right. Avatar says it was worse than the previous Epic Fin Fang Foom. Let's find out. That was set up. Yeah, I enjoyed that comment. All right, let's go ahead and look at the results. Here was the win rate for this week. It was a whopping 10%. Yeah, play Legendary the Dentist. It's a great idea. All right, win rate was 10%, which gives it a rating of near impossible and a fun level of higher than I thought, 2.9, which is the upper limit of okay. A 3 is also okay, I believe. But I could be wrong. I forget my own rubric. But yeah, 10% is near impossible. Let's go ahead and look at the scores. We're going with the top 10 again. It was more fun for me last time, so here we go. So, thank you to Hate PhD, Isoon, Caprivian, Montax for setup A, and Hate PhD, Excalibur, Micro Disney, Rolling Maple, and Off the Cuff for playing setup B. It was rough this week, no matter where you looked. But we're going to go ahead and look at the top 10, if I did this in the right order, of setup A. Here we go. Starting with, number 10 was Dre 2.0, 26 total rank points for setup A. Number 9 was Micro Disney at 28.5 rank points. Number 8 was Excalibur at 30 rank points. Number 7 was Almond at 34. And number 4 tied was my score, as well as Adam Friend and the Rolling Maple with 35 total rank points for setup A. Still no wins there. And then here we go. Off the Cuff, 3rd place in setup A. So making up for the other one in setup B. Yeah, setup B was rough for you. But yeah, 35.5 points. Also without winning in 3rd place. 2nd place goes to Snash 108, also without winning at 42.5 rank points. Did anybody win setup A? Who got 1st place? It was Grey Warden in 1st place without winning the game at 46 rank points. Nobody won setup A, but that's fine because we still have a 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place. Hey, Snash, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Congrats on the 2nd place. So this is why it matters to put your score in, even if you don't win, because we had 1st, 2nd, and 3rd place winners. Who got 41 turns? Oh, you're right. 41 is too many turns. I'll have to look at that. But let's go ahead and look at second setup B. I think the max was... if the Scheme Twist was last, I think you could have gotten to 38 or 39 turns if there was a Scheme Twist at the bottom. But I'll have to check on that. I'll look at that. All right, setup B, here we go. Montax at 10th place with 29 points. Then Dre at 9th place. 8th place was Caprivia at 31 ranked points. 7th place was Snash at 34 points. Sixth place was Kyla and Alex at 36.5 points. Fifth place was Adam Friend with 38 points. By the way, Adam Friend won. Scarlet Rode, who got above them, didn't win, but Adam Friend had a little too many escaped villains. Scarlet Rode with only one escaped villain, 39 ranked points. Third place goes to Jay Parnell with 40 ranked points with a loss of the game, but got Jay Parnell third place. Second place goes to Avatarish, who actually won this week with 52.5 points. Well done. And then first place goes to Ebernicus, who also won at 58.5 ranked points. It looks like Ebernicus got first place across the board, and well done there. Well done to everybody. Let's go ahead and look at some quotes. Grey Warden said, "So close, I was 3 attack away from hitting him twice in one turn. I actually hit him once with only recruit thanks to MJ. Final turn, cleared out the villain deck and was 4 recruit away and was only missing 2 classes. Awesome setup. Setup B, off the cuff. Left hand was putting in work with its just the X-Men strategy, constantly getting the best possible pulls from Berserk. Right hand didn't fare so well with its everything else strategy, never really being able to do much of anything. Left hand's final turn had an unlucky shuffle and I came tantalizingly short of victory." This is off the cuff. And then Dre 2.0 nearly had a recruit-focused deck working with Michelle/MJ's cards, plus Aunt May and Electra's rare, but my deck got bogged down and Fin Fang Foom kept KOing my MJs. Been there. Using Falcon's rare to get Ruby's 10 attack from the HQ was fun, though only way I hit Fin Fang Foom twice. Oh yeah, just like Ollie did, don't forget, this is the week you can get Messiah Complex packs for anything you get packs for. So anybody who got packs from this week's league, you can request Messiah Complex packs, as well as the regular packs in the Get Packs screen, and also for Channel Points Awards, you can request Messiah Complex packs until Sunday. Ebernicus on setup B, I had just enough to beat Finn on my last turn before a draw would occur. Scoring a totally awesome Hulk rare relatively early really helped, I would bet. Jay Parnell says, "I fumbled about while my partner destroyed everything in sight, including Fin Fang Foom 4 times. Unfortunately, a last-second triple demolish, knocked out 3 heroes in her hand to stop her from playing Extinction Blast, which barely allowed Fin Fang Foom to escape with his life." And finally, Scarlet Rhodey says, "Ended it in a draw. I am proud of myself for hitting Fin Fang Foom at least once. The game looked like it was going to end fast because I had 6 Hulks in my escape pile very early on, but was able to start handling some villains after a bit. Those Master Strikes really got me, plus some oops, I'll recruit hands, haha." It's rough all around, but thank you for submitting those comments and your scores, and really interesting to see how this played out. What I'm getting from this is Epic Fin Fang Foom, not easy. Hot take, I know. Alright, let's hope we don't get him again today, because we have to randomize something new. So let me pop this up, open our predictions, see who we're fighting. There's still plenty of other Masterminds. Once we added Messiah Complex, there's going to be even more. 3 more, in fact. But let me open this up. If anybody wants to put their points towards wagering instead of getting packs, but we'll see. Alright, let's see who came up. Who's gonna... Galactus... just going out with those. Galactus, Spider-Queen are the unique Marvel Studios Phase 1 cards in the randomizer. They are. So that includes Ironmonger, but we've already defeated Ironmonger, so Ironmonger will not show up again. So that does include the 3 villain groups. Iron Foes, Gamma Hunters, and Chitauri are in there. I have them in there as custom cards, because if I don't and I enable Marvel Studios Phase 1, it doesn't show me any core heroes. It changes them to Marvel Studios. So, hey, could be Chitauri. They're in there. I updated the randomizer, so now Messiah Complex is part of it, but I had to check it off for now. Okay. Last second to make a prediction before we do this thing. I'm kind of terrified. The more we eliminate, the harder the setups get. Although we do have several schemes that we haven't even seen yet that could be easy enough, but the Masterminds is a different story. And as we keep going, Black Widow would be a breath of fresh air. You gotta, you gotta hope. Was Marvel Studios and Spider-Man Homecoming? Marvel Studios as an entire set, if you already have all the other cards, it already has a lot of duplicate cards. I enjoy the unique cards in there, and it's fun for a collector's item, I guess, but as far as getting it after you already have Legendary, the core set, it has a lot of repeat cards, so I wouldn't necessarily say it's totally worth it there unless you're a completionist and really want those extra groups. But Homecoming, I think, is, besides the screenshots, I think it's a fun set. Okay. What we got? Nimrod, Cloak and Dagger, Galactus. If Galactus... So Galactus Fragmented Realities is one of the only times I re-roll because... And we got to do something about the Trader scheme if that comes up. But Galactus Fragmented Realities just is one of the combinations that just does not work. It doesn't work. If you look up in the FAQ about what to do about Galactus and Fragmented Realities, it just literally says, don't do it. So that is a re-roll. One of the few times I will re-roll. Speaking of re-rolling, let's roll right now. See what we get. 3, 2, 1. Oh, more epic. That's fun, but at least it's not Fin Fang Foom. All right. I think this is our rematch against Pagliacci. Okay. Hey, we got Storm. Let's see how this goes. The letter P is farther down than you think. Yeah, more. If you guys weren't done with Demolish, here's more Demolish for you. And a Pulse Wave from the negative zone. An Annihilation scheme. Cool, I hope it does. I didn't mind this scheme, although it does get you stuck sometimes. Yeah, no extra stuff. It's just, we're going to have to keep track of that. A hero deck looks pretty good, so I'll dive more into it in a second, but I might have a shot here. Okay, let me grab our... And we got Sentinels! More Sentinels! Can't get enough Sentinels this month. Wrecking Crew is a given. Yeah, but Epic Pagliacci. We'll take a... I don't think I've ever played against Epic Pagliacci. We'll see. Masters of Evil. That's cool. It's nice to have, we got the World War II ones. Almost the core set. Where are they? They're really hard to find. All right, there we go. Yeah, hello, Excalibur. Yes, epic. All right, let's get the Sentinels. This, yeah, the scheme is the timer. It's twist 8 evil wins, so that's what we're working against this week. All right, we got Mr. Fantastic, Storm, Iron Fist, Hiroim, and Mockingbird. I like a lot of these heroes. Will they work together, though? Such is the way of the Randomizer League. It is as it is randomized. So synergy is as synergy does. Storm. We've got Iron Fist, Hiroim. Iron Fist is always fun. I'm happy to see that. Where's H? Oh boy, my time is terrible today. Yeah, well, Piranha, I want to give people a chance to get it, so that's what I do every time a new expansion comes out. So it'll be in soon enough. Otherwise, anybody who doesn't have it, can't play. Yeah. No worries. Okay, that is all the stuff. Wow, that took a long time. So let me swap his epic side in. How much attack does he have on his epic side? 11, and it's probably worse than I think. I'm rolling Meeple. I see you're optimistic about our chances this week. And I say our chances because, yes, we're all playing it. Okay. Villain deck needs to be... And yes, long sleeves again today, so I don't want to hear about it. I'm cold today. Okay. Well, with the Pulse Waves and Mr. Fantastic, I might be able to work something out. 6, 7, 8, 9 twists. 5 strikes. We got our bystanders. 1, 2, I don't know what they are. I really am looking forward to using the special bystanders, especially the one that uses the keyword. You know what I'm talking about? I feasted on my Soul Sword Colossus verse. You don't have to today. I appreciate that. Thank you for taking that sacrifice. I read my comics on Marvel Unlimited, and I'm reading a reading order on completemarvelreadingorder.travistarnes.org, I think it is. Just Google CMRO. Steely Irish, thank you for the follow. And what's cool about CMRO is that there's a link on each page for each comic directly to Marvel Unlimited, so I can check off my reading order, see what's next, click a link directly that takes me to the app, and then I can read the comic there and just go back into the order, which is wonderful because the orders and the comic viewing on as far as making lists on the Marvel Unlimited app is not great. So after my Messiah arrives, I will only have those unique sidekicks. I don't have any others. Will that be okay to use an A? Yep. You use what you have. So if for some reason you want to play setup A, but you don't have Secret Wars Volume 1 or Civil War, you're just going to use these special sidekicks from Messiah Complex. And that works because it is the setup A, and that's completely randomized. So not everybody has everything, including special bystanders. So there's already that variability programmed into it. If you don't want to participate in that, setup B does make it a more even playing field by not letting you use any. And that's just the nature of it. I mean, I could go every week and try to tell you, oh, you can only use these bystanders and these sidekicks from the expansions that you use, but that's kind of messy, and I think it's more fun this way. You know, it's not the most even it could possibly be, but I think it's more fun to just say everything's in, whatever you got. But you have to use everything you have. And that's how it's been. Excalibur, you might have to give it a second. It is still open. Alright, there's the villain deck. I wonder if we have any first-time anythings. I think this is the first time I've seen this scheme, for sure. The heroes, I'm not sure. I think we've seen all these heroes, at least once. I think. Have we seen Mockingbird? Mockingbird is all alone here as S.H.I.E.L.D., so we'll see what I can do there. See if there's going to be an issue with S.H.I.E.L.D. level. By the way, I'll remind you that the Viewers Play Cosmic vs. Streets game is roughly at this time on Saturday. Awesome, yeah, I thought it would take a second. And the entire setup has been revealed, so anybody who is in the Viewers Play chat knows what the setup is. If you are not in the Viewers Play chat and you want to know what the setup is, and you are a Twitch subscriber, or you are a hero or villain because you have collected the right number of heroes or villains in a set for the booster packs, go find that channel. You can find out what the full setup is. And you can see what happens. I think it's going to be an interesting game. I've already seen some discussion about the full setup. Don't know if anybody's testing it or what, but I look forward to it. Alright, the number of scheme twists I do have to adjust. Wango is resubscribed with a simple message of nothing but War Machine. Thank you for the resub, Wango. Oh, Excalibur says Go Team Cosmic. Although I am going to probably see a lot of working together. Just a prediction for this setup. Just going to put that out there. Alright. Ooh, this is all going to depend on the HQ. Am I going to get a strong HQ? That's going to be very important for what we're doing this week. At least, do these Masters of Evil get bystanders like the core one? I don't recall. But, we'll see. Alright, there's our hero deck. Shuffled up. The setup is uploaded. They do. Okay, awesome. Starting hands, yes. So, a chance to get some extra bystanders. And they have savior effects, right? Every single one is the same ambush. Yep, capture a bystander. And you gotta be savior. Now, I know most of these heroes don't have get bystander effects. I don't recall if Mockingbird does or not, but I don't... Oh, Hiroim does, right? He has bystander stuff. He has a bystander ramp, kind of. If I'm recalling correctly. It's hard to remember everything, but that rings a bell to me. Okay, additional scheme setup. There is none, except for the setup, except for the text. He does, okay. Yeah, poor man has Black Widow. So, I mean, he's going to basically, it's going to be Black Widow instead of B for Hiroim, probably. All right, 9:29. Terrible time, but I'm not going to have a terrible time playing this game. I assume no cards from Messiah Complex are allowed until the middle of February. I'll tell you when. Just to give everybody a chance to get it. But, okay. Let's do this thing. I gotta adjust the counter in a second, which I will after we go over the Mastermind and Scheme. All right, a few more minutes to put in your predictions. Let's go over the Mastermind and Scheme today. So, the Mastermind is Epic Pagliacci, always leads Wrecking Crew, Master Strike 135. This card becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. That is why it is rough with a timer. So we'll see how fast this goes. This could be a very fast game. Because, well, you'll see. Master Strike 2 and 4 demolish each player. That's going to be rough. Check it out. Pulsates from negative zone, 9 twists. Twists 1, 3, 5, and 7 are negative pulse. This turn, heroes in the HQ cost -1 recruit, and villains in the Masterminds get -1 attack. At least you don't have to spend one to get the other. That's the other scheme from Fantastic Four, I think. And then twist 2, 4, 6, and 8, positive pulse. This turn, heroes in the HQ cost +1 recruit, and villains and Masterminds get +1 attack. Twist 9, evil wins. So here's the deal. With this Mastermind, he plays 3 scheme twists. And you get demolished again. Yep. So there's technically more like 12 twists in this set. So once I hit 9 out of 12, that's including all the strikes and all the twists and 3 master strikes, then the game is over. So this is not a great situation, but at least he doesn't do anything else besides demolish twice. Yeah. Yeah, no KOs for demolish this time. But that's still not great, so let's see how this goes. I might free up your week. This might not be a long game for anybody. But let's put the Mastermind down. So what do I got to do? Yeah, Epic Fin Fang Foom is, let's just say, not popular. So we got to keep track of... So we don't have to keep track of anything as far as a regular condition, except for just the number of twists that are played. And Epic Pagliacci did nothing else. So all we got to keep track of is the positive and negative pulse. So I'm going to do... Alright, let's just do this. Number of twists is 9. Okay, this should work. And then I'm going to go ahead and play, do that. And I'll put negative pulse. I'll swap them out. Wait a second. There we go. Okay, whoops. As I kick the table as hard as I can in anticipation of this game. Alright, I think it's time to end the predictions because everything's done. Pagliacci won the league once, so I didn't beat him. It'll be 2-0 or Sweet Revenge. Stay tuned. Yep. Great ad right there. So this is my rematch with Pagliacci. I thought so. Okay, time to end the predictions, so get your predictions in. One more second. By the way, in case you didn't notice, we did hit our sub goal for Chaos Mode stream, so I'm pretty sure that is going to be the first week of February, which is next week. A Chaos Mode stream next week. Unless you guys want me to postpone it for the week after so that you can build up some points after getting Messiah Complex packs. We can talk about that later, but definitely next month we're going to be doing a Chaos Mode stream. If you don't know what in the world that is, if you don't know what a Chaos Mode stream is, basically you get to spend channel points to make me affect the game in almost any way except for changing out the scheme. Everything else goes, and it'll be odd and weird and fun. Alright, predictions. Wow, it is an overwhelming prediction of a loss, except 6 of you said win, 11 of you said lose, but it is 81% of the points towards lose, so people are very confident about a lose. Let's end that there. And see who starts in our HQ. This is going to dictate how this game is going to go. The HQ is kind of a big deal here. So let's go. Starting in our HQ. Okay, Mockingbird. Iron Fist. Okay, these don't go well so far. Hiroim. And Iron Fist. Okay. Well, I've got the look for cards of different costs Iron Fist. And I do have several different costs. So let's see what happens. It's okay. I do not fault anybody for saying lose this week. This is not an advantageous setup for me. So let's go and start with turn number 1. Okay, I should actually increase those scheme twists to 12, but I'll do that as we go. All right, I start with a 6 recruit. Unfortunately, there's no uncommons for me to get. That would have been nice. Turn number 1 is for scheme twist, which is yeah. So that's what I thought. The negative pulse comes up first. So I got to change it to negative pulse, which is accurate. There was no pulse before. So now we're in negative pulse. This turn, heroes in the HQ cost -1 recruit, and villains and masterminds get -1 attack. Pretty cool. That's actually going to help me as long as I can wait a while until the next one. But, yeah, there's a free card. I'm seeing the free card. Iron Fist is free. It'll beat anyone's advertised hero price. An Ancient Legacy. 0+ attack and recruit. Draw a card, and then strength, versatile, 2. Yeah, he can go on both sides right there because he's versatile. But, let's see. If somebody wants to go through all my videos and find out how many times the scheme twist is pulled first, be my guest. I'm not going to do it. So I might as well take this for free and build the deck off of it, because who knows what the pulse is going to be next turn. So I'll take Ancient Legacy for free, because everything's -1 in the HQ. Now let me just confirm. Is there anything currently in the HQ? All heroes in the HQ at all. So the next hero that comes in also gets -1. It's just the overarching effect. So, okay, we got Unstable Molecule. So for 6 recruit... what can I take to go with Iron Fist? I've got the other Iron Fist here. This one is Wield the Iron Fist. This is the one that gives you one attack for each hero with a different cost you have. This could be very effective if I get a lot of different costs, which I have a wide variety of them, especially if I draw with Mr. Fantastic. Is this the only uncommon that costs 1? I don't know. It might be. No, Beta Ray Bill. That one's not. I don't know. Very likely, but there might be another one. I don't know what I'm thinking of. All right. So I've got that. I've also got, let's look at everything, since we can afford everything. We've got Hiroim, who has draw a card. There's at least 2 bias standards in your victory pile, which I'm going to need for Savior, for the villains. Transform this into Hiroim Redeemed. Black Cat is that her uncommon, though? Black Cat's? Hiroim Redeemed is, you get 1 attack for every 2 bias standards in your victory pile, so it's kind of half the ability of Black Widow. But, we'll see. So that's an option. We've got Twisting Equations. 2 recruit and focus 2 recruit. When you draw a new hand of cards at the end of this turn, draw an extra card. That'll work well with Iron Fist to get a lot of different costs in my hand. Okay, we've also got Unstable Molecules, which is the one that just lets you draw extra cards, which is good. But if I took that now, I can get both Mr. Fantastic cards because of the negative pulse. So that's the one way to go. And then I've got Battle Stabs. Mockingbird, 2 attack, and shield level 2, draw a card. That's going to be rough, because Mockingbird is the only way for me to get shield level, and I don't think I'm going to get a lot of shield level. I could get lucky with well, even a bystander won't do a shield level. So, what I can do this turn, since these effectively cost 4 and 2, get both Mr. Fantastic cards, that's going to really help me out going forward. I will take Wield the Iron Fist, but maybe later when I have more costs, and hopefully nothing happens to that one. Hopefully, and I might get demolished early, right? So I want to get as many cards as I can. So let's go with taking Unstable Molecules. That's going to cost me 4 recruit. And there's another Mockingbird. Let's go with taking Twisting Equations for 2 recruit, because we are in the negative pulse. So the negative pulse is active. All right. Let me get as many of those as I can. Yeah, a good number of 2 costs in Messiah Complex, thanks to the, yeah, definitely great time for that. Right hand is going to have a completely different strategy, hopefully, because I'm going to need everything that draws and Iron Fist on the left. Turn number 2 is a Sentinel. Okay, good. We're holding off on the Scheme Twist for a second. Fight effect is KO one of your heroes. This is the old school Sentinel, not the new fancy done-up Sentinel group, but this is a simple one. 3 attack. Yeah, not bad at all. So, if I want to save Iron Fist and Mr. Fantastic for the left, I'm going to have plenty of cost between the 2 of those heroes. But we do have 4 recruit this turn. So I got to take a gamble. Yeah. So let me do that. So this is this turn. So the negative pulse is not active. It's going to be hard to keep updated, but I'll do that. Actually, let me do this. This will be easier for me. Just going to update the text here. That way it's already here. Yeah. I'll just update it there. Easier way for me to do this if I don't get a shield level, and then I'm going to figure that out. But yeah, the pulse doesn't happen until the twist happens. Right now, it's not the case. That would be nice if it stayed out. Anyway, I could get battle stabs, but I'm going to have to try to get shield level 2, which I don't have any cards yet that give me a shield level. So I'm guessing I want to go with Hiroim to get maybe Savior over here on the right side, while the left side works on different card costs and just powers up. And this is one recruit and draw a card. Doesn't really hurt me. And I could add Mockingbird into this mix later if I want. Plus, you can go negative. I don't know if it'll fit. It's fine. This is easy enough. They won't happen that often. Often, but not that often. So if I get this and I start fighting some Masters of Evil and getting some bystanders on the left, I can turn this into a Hiroim bystander ramp deck. And I think that's what I want to go for. Hopefully I'll be able to do it. So Save from the Rubble is recruited on the right for 4. At least I don't think there's a lot of wounds in this setup. That's something to look forward to. Cool, we got another one. All right, I got a formula. I got something to work for. Turn number 3. In the little bit of time that I have. It's another 4 and 2, of course. Turn 3 gives us the Wrecker from the Wrecking Crew. Ambush. For each Wrecking Crew villain in the city, including this one, demolish each player. So that's 1 demolish, which isn't going to hurt either side because both sides have a hand of gray. But who do we tuck from the bottom, from the top of the deck? All right, so we lose a battle stabs. I'm not too upset about that. If I had any cards that cost 4, I'd have to discard 1 of them from each hand, but that doesn't happen. So, oh, it's a reverse 4 and 2, by the way. I should be specific. 4 attack, so I can hit a Sentinel. We got 2 recruit. I already took some recruit cards. I took some card draw cards, so I don't really need to worry too much about KOing cards, agents from my hand. So let's take out a Sentinel while we can. Fight effect is KO one of your heroes. I'm going to go ahead and KO a shield agent that I have played. Fight that for 3. And that's good. That cost me 3. And all that 2 gets us on the turn that there's no negative pulse, even if there was. Well, I could get Twisting Equations. And I will get a sidekick. No special sidekicks from Messiah Complex, but our good old pet Avengers are still here. And there's one of them, Zabu. I really look forward to using those Messiah Complex sidekicks in the Randomizer games, though, because they are a lot of fun. They're great. If you haven't seen them, they're some of my new favorites. They did a good job. I should say, Devin did a good job making them not super OP, but they're pretty strong. And I'm almost always going to want to get one of those, unless I'm just going for the 2 card draws. Thank you, Steely, for the drink. Okay, hopefully I don't get demolished for 5, because then I'll lose unstable molecules. But yes, again, it's not a KO, it's just a discard. Could be worse, like with the dragon. 2, 3, 4. 4 and 2 again. Turn 4. And as the hammers are dropped, watch this be a scheme twist. Yep. You had to do it. Thank you, Excalibur. I blame that one solely on you. Alright, this is the bad one. This is positive pulse. This turn, heroes in the HQ get... they cost +1 attack, or recruit, and villains in the masterminds get +1 attack, which is not ideal. Alright. The hammers cause a scheme twist. That's what happens. Alright. Positive pulse active. Gotta keep that in mind. I have 4 recruit. I could have got another Hiroim, but now I can't. And it speeds things up. Okay. That made it a little tricky. So, I don't have anything to fight, and I don't have anything in the HQ to recruit anymore, thanks to the positive pulse. So what do? I guess I take an officer or a sidekick. I'm going to take 1... Let's play my 4 recruit. I'm going to take 1 officer, but probably no more. If I'm lucky, I'll get a special one that can send itself undercover. but it's going to be just a standard officer for now, and we'll move on. At least those aren't more expensive this turn. That's okay. It happens. So what could happen in this game is I could have complete control of everything, and then all of a sudden, game over, just because of the nature of the timer scheme. We are at the whims of the timered scheme, as we are very often in this game. But I have some good stuff happening on the left, so if I can keep that going, I have a shot. And Pagliacci does not get stronger. He just stays at 11 attack. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Can strengthen her up. If I can send 2 shield officers undercover just with special officers, that'll help. Yeah, Pagliacci, just by his effects, will never get... he'll never get more than 11 attack, unless something else happens, but... 11's not more hittable than what Fin Fang Foom was. Let's just put it that way. Okay, we got extra card draws this turn for turn number 5, and it is another Sentinel. Sight for Sore Eyes. We have Unstable Molecules, which once again is draw 2 cards. It's an agent, and it's an agent. Okay, that opens it up for me to get Iron Fist, if I want. Also, I can hit a Sentinel. So if I take Iron Fist, the pulse is inactive. You're right. See, that's going to be a pain, because I have to manually change it. That's okay. It's fine. We got 4 recruit. I got 2 options that I really want. We can take Wield the Iron Fist, which will give me, again, 1 attack for each different cost. So doing a KO by fighting the Sentinels is important, so I can get all those 0 costs out of here. And then we've also got more twisting equations that will allow me to draw more cards. I already have 1. I want this other one, but I'm going to need some attack power as things start to go into the city. And once I start getting demolished. So let's actually go with Wield the Iron Fist right now. Because Twisting Equation is going to come up later when I have half of my agents still in my deck, except for the ones I KO'd. So let's take Wield the Iron Fist. I'm going to need a little bit of attack power here for 4. And for 3 attack, we're going to go ahead and hit a Sentinel. Once again, KO one of your heroes is their only effect. And I will KO a shield agent. And I feel pretty good about that. Okay, thinning this deck, getting good stuff in it. Okay. I'm going to need more strength to trigger Ancient Legacy, but I should have my opportunity. Filling up the HQ. Alright, more twisting equations. A lot of those. I'm getting nervous about how few Iron Fist that I'm seeing. I thought I would see more. We got 6 recruit over here. We drew our officer right away. Right hand is a Master Strike. Okay, so this is strike number 1. This card becomes a Scheme Twist that takes effect immediately. It begins. So let me increase the Scheme Twist counter, because now there are effectively 10 Scheme Twists that can and did happen, or will happen, maybe. Won't live that long. So this is effectively twist number 3. So now we're in a negative pulse once again, which means that everything is -1, including things I recruit and things I fight. So there we go. Negative pulse is active, which means I could have got a rare if it was out here, but I don't have one. I do have 6 recruit though. Not going to be mad about it with a somewhat empty city. So everything's 1 cheaper. So if I take Save from the Rubble, it's going to cost me 3, and then I can get a Battle Stabs or something else. Let's go. Maybe Mockingbird time, but I definitely want the other Hiroim because I took 1, but maybe Mockingbird. We'll see what comes up here. I recruit Save from the Rubble for 3 right now, thanks to the negative pulse. Let's see what comes up. Another Mockingbird. Okay, this one's too expensive now. Spy Master cost me 4 this turn, but it's not enough. So I think I'm just going to have to go ahead and take Battle Stabs here, which, if I do get shield level 2, which I can do with Spy Master, and it's a covert, and I think Hiroim has some covert triggers, at least 1, that'll work. So let's go ahead and take Battle Stabs for 3 as well. I'm getting my money's worth with these recruits on these negative pulse turns, which I'm happy about. And there is a rare that will really help me out if I get another negative pulse. I might not need it. I have a lot of recruit on the left. Check it out. I can cancel fight effects, which is wonderful. And I can focus 1 to get 1 attack against the Mastermind. This might be the card that wins me the game. Because 4 attack plus 7 recruit lets me hit the Mastermind. Thanks, Prawn. I thought I had one. I really want to get this nullifier. I really want to get that. Needless to say. And it's early enough in the game where I have a realistic chance of getting it that I feel pretty optimistic about that. Big showing for Mr. Fantastic in this game for me. Check it out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 recruit, plus a card draw. So if I draw the right card... Do I have an officer over here? I don't know if I can get it this turn. The rare. So let's put that pulse back and see what we get from the villain deck. Okay, back to inactive pulses. Or no pulses at all. Turn 7 is another Sentinel. I'm getting really lucky with these Sentinels. Although it's only been 7 turns. So let's see what Ancient Legacy can get me. I can't activate it, but I can draw a card, and that card is a Trooper. So not quite the recruit I needed. But it's okay. If I get Twisting Equations, I'll get the rare soon enough, because those have a lot of recruit. Okay. And they're not really wasted cards, because I can just focus them if I'm on a bad turn to draw a bunch of cards next turn. Which will help me get the rare. So let's start with Zabu first, actually. KO a card from your hand or discard pile. Should I get rid of another agent? How much recruit do I have? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Total recruit, I have 6, 7. I do have draw 2 cards, 8. If I get rid of an agent right now, it might hurt me in getting this ultimate nullifier. But if I'm going to recruit 5... If I'm going to recruit a Twisting Equations this turn, it might not be the bad idea. I wouldn't get rid of another agent if I didn't know I was going to recruit something with recruit this turn. So I am going to take Twisting Equations. So for that reason, I will get rid of an agent. Not always. Sometimes you need it. But I'm going to KO this agent from my discard pile. But as a general rule, yes, you almost always want to get rid of the agent. 3 recruit. We've got 1 attack. And we've got Twisting Equations, which gives me 2 more recruit. So I think I might focus this turn instead of getting a sidekick. Well, at the very least, I'm going to take another Twisting Equations, which I already have, to give me 2 more recruit and more focus, which I can only use. Having 2 out doesn't really help me, except for giving me the 2 recruit. But I will recruit the Twisting Equations. Don't want to take too many, because that'll hurt Iron Fist, different cost effect. And then, okay, we have an Iron Fist that's too expensive, but I'm glad to see that. So option A, I take a sidekick. Option B, I draw an extra card next turn by focusing. I think I want to do that, because that increases my odds of getting the rare Mr. Fantastic. So we're going to focus 2 to get an extra card draw next turn, which is now. Let's just hope that it's not a positive pulse on that side that turn. So let me draw 7 cards, see if I get 7 recruit, and then I might be in good shape. Because Iron Fist will count the number of different costs I have. 7 is a unique cost. And then I can just add that to Ultimate Nullifier to hit the Mastermind. A group has a turn for cards that cost 3 and provide 2 recruit. We call them Maria Plus. It's like a shield officer, just a little bit better. Try new Maria Plus. New improved taste. I like that. Okay, here we go. 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've already got enough recruit to get the rare. Plus, I have 2 cards to draw, and that's great. You know who doesn't work well with Unstable Molecules? That Venom Pool Shenanigans card. Not work, but yeah, this is exactly what I want. Left hand is doing amazingly. So if I win, it's going to be because of the left hand. 3, 4, 5, 6. Haven't even seen any Masters of Evil, so now's a good time for them to show up. And how did I know? How do I always know? Radioactive Man. Ambush. Radioactive Man captures a bystander. And that bystander is a standard from the villain set. Fight each player who is not a savior gains a wound. I'm going to avoid fighting this guy until I can maybe get savior. But, because I want wounds. I'm doing so well without those wounds. Okay, let's play Hiroim. Let's get 1 recruit. Draw a card. It's an agent. I have no bystanders in my victory pile, so no transform for me. But I end up with 2 more recruit. I'm at 2, 3, 4 recruit. And 3 attack. So I can fight a Sentinel over here, but what I really want to do is save it for the left-hand side, who can really, you know, who can really do some damage with if I get more KOs. But as far as recruiting goes, I'm going to take the other battle stabs to maybe hopefully get some shield level coming up. Ooh, there's rare. First storm we see is also her rare. which is any villain you fight in the bridge this turn gets -2, and then range, the Mastermind gets -2 attack this turn. I don't think I've seen a single other range card yet. But because Storm is in here, I know they're coming, so this will not be the first rare I get. So again, as far as the Sentinels go, if I hit the Sentinel now, I lose out on that KO power for the left-hand side. But left-hand side is not going to fight anything next turn. I'm just going to do a recruit. So if I don't fight the Sentinel right now, I might get a full standing and might have an escape, which is not going to be good for my score. And there's plenty of Sentinels that might still come in, so I will fight this one now. It's in the deck a little bit on the right. Right side's got to do something too. So let's fight the Sentinel for 3, get rid of it, and we will KO the shield, one of my shield agents here. Oh, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed those playthroughs. I had a lot of fun. It was a marathon day for me. My goodness, I streamed like over 8 hours, but it was a blast. And yeah, enjoy it. It is another awesome expansion. I didn't really talk about the art that much, but the art is just like next level in these expansions. This might be my first league win. We'll see. We'll see. I would love to eliminate Pagliacci. But these schemes and master strikes have come fast and furious, and I could lose. What is my minimum number of turns left? I guess when I lose at 9. So I guess 5 more turns of actually playing, and on the 6th turn, if I get a strike or twist in a row. Actually, no, it's odd, so it's a little more complicated than that for Pagliacci. Next twist, he's not going to play a scheme twist. Next strike, he's not going to play a twist, so I think I got a good number left. Unless they're all twists. That's a different story. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, we got a lot of grays there. Alright, I really want to keep going with this deck. Let's get myself an ultimate nullifier. Unless I get demolished. If I get demolished, I can mess everything up. Let's see what happens. I don't get demolished. Alright, it's a Sentinel. Man, I was expecting the strikes, not hoping for them. Let's play Unstable Molecules. Draw 2 cards. Let's go overkill on this. Ooh. Alright. How beautiful. It's very zen. That's Iron Fist doing some Tai Chi before the match. Okay, I get 1 attack for each hero with a different cost I have. I got 5, 0, 3, 4. So I have 4 different costs. That is 4 attack from Wield the Iron Fist. We've also got a Trooper and a Trooper. I mean, that's kind of that's what the ultimate nullifier does. So not only do I have 6 attack, but I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 7 recruit. What a turn on turn 9. I don't think I've done this well this early in a while. This is exactly what I needed. So we're going to go ahead and take Ultimate Nullifier. Once again, can really help me target the Mastermind, just like Reed did when he stared down Galactus with this thing. I love it. 7 recruit. Mine. There's Storm. Okay, 6 attack. I can't fight the Wrecker. I can fight Radioactive Man or the Sentinel. Radioactive Man has a bystander, which I'd love to save for the right-hand side. But if I do fight him, everybody gets a wound. So, for that reason, even though he has a bystander, I'm going to fight the Sentinel, even though I can afford to fight more, and KO another hero, just to really thin this deck now that I got the Nullifier. This is the deck I'm going for. So I'm going to KO another agent, if I'm fighting the Sentinel, and the Sentinel is gone. And I don't have any more attack to recruit to focus, so that'll be it. 5. So that's 5 cards. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards in my deck. If I can get rid of all, if I can get rid of all the grays at this point, that'll be perfect. Got 1 more card. I'm gonna need this Iron Fist though to trigger the 2 strength cards I've got. So probably every other turn I'll be able to use the Nullifier at this point. Okay, turn 10, which I might need to do. All right, Bystander, Alligator Trapper. So Radioactive Man gets his 2nd Bystander. So this means whichever side fights Radioactive Man becomes Savior before his fight effect happens, because the fight effect happens after they enter the victory pile. So I can put the 2 Bystanders in my victory pile and then do his fight effect, and that side will be safe because they're Savior. Preferably this side on the right if I can, but I only have 3 attack. I don't have any shield level, so Battle Stabs gets me nothing except for 2 attack. The Shield Trooper gives me 1 more attack. I'm at 3 attack. Oh, Savior needs 3. Why was I thinking 2? Yeah, I definitely need 3. Let me refresh myself on what Savior means. I haven't done it in a while. Alright, Savior. Is it Hiroim's card I'm thinking about? Yeah. You need at least 3 bystanders. So, yeah, not quite Savior. So, I gotta get a bystander first, and then I'll be safe to fight Radioactive Man. Or maybe I'll get a 3rd one. Who knows? Thank you for that catch, Piranha. Yes, 3 bystanders are needed. I got 5 recruit, which is enough to start sending things undercover. We've got Spy Master. Spy Master, Mockingbird gives you 1 attack, and then you can either send a card from the shield officer stack undercover, or you can use the ramp and get 1 attack for each 2 shield levels you have. So let's go with that. Seeing enough Mockingbird to maybe make this work. And 3 attacks not going to be enough to hit anything. There's 1 gigantic hand, and this one is going to make my left-hand side even better. Fantastic 4, you get +1 attack for each card in your hand. No, trust me, I do too, but, you know, there's a ton of keywords in here, and sometimes they slip through the cracks, so I appreciate anybody catching me if I say something incorrect, because I want to play this correctly. Randomizer leagues will do that to you. Randomizer games. Anything goes. Yeah, Mr. Fantastic is one of the best, I think he's one of the most well-designed hero sets in the entire game. He's just a blast. Okay, there we go, turn 11. Not that much going on this turn. Next turn's going to be great, though. Scheme Twist. Okay, things are getting scary. This is twist number 4, so it is the positive pulse this turn. Heroes in the HQ cost 1 extra to recruit. And then heroes in the, or villains in the city cost 1 more attack to fight. So, luckily, this is kind of a dud turn for me anyway. But yeah, the clock is ticking. 5 more twists, and that's it. So let's see, what does that limit me? Let me play Agent Legacy first to just draw a card. I draw the Nullifier. I wish I hadn't done that. Because now, I've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack against the Mastermind. But that's not enough. Yeah, so the Nullifier is nullified, basically. But I can fight Radioactive Man and cancel the fight effect. That's cool. I think I'm going to do that. Even though I'd prefer these bystanders to go to the right-hand side, I don't want to miss this opportunity. He costs 6 to fight, which I can do. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to mess up the Hiroim's effect, but fine. That's fine. I don't care. All right, 4 attack. If an enemy you fight this turn would have a fight effect, you may cancel that effect instead. If I try to focus everything against the Mastermind, that's 4 attack, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 attack. Not enough to hit his 11 because it would have hit his on-epic side. Anyway. It's okay. The deck is thin enough. He'll come back around. It'll be fine. Radioactive Man here. If I do fight him, I can cancel the fight effect. I'll get the Alligator Trapper, which will give me extra recruit. It'll give me 3 recruit. I can get 1 gigantic hand. That's worth it enough to get that recruit. So let's fight Radioactive Man for 5. Cancel his fight effect with the Nullifier. And that does not happen. So I rescue both bystanders on not the side I would prefer, but it's fine. A standard bystander here. Here's the reason I did it. Because Alligator Trapper, I patrol the sewers. If it's empty, you get +2 recruit. Sewers are empty, I get +2 recruit. Added to my agents, that's 5 total recruit. Unfortunately, I can't take the 1 gigantic hand because it is the positive pulse, right? So I can take something else. I can take Iron Fist. So this will also be good to get. I can trigger Ancient Legacy with this. I could also take Twisting Equations to focus more with the Nullifier. But I think this nets me more attack than Twisting Equations would. So this is going to cost me 5 recruit. Let me take Wield the Iron Fist for 5, thanks to the positive pulse. Oh, I spent all 6 to fight him if he was positive pulse. So I spent all 6 attack to fight the villain. Yep. He was a 5 attack, I had to spend 6. And Iron Fist is a 4 recruit, I had to spend 5. So I did. I paid for both positive pulse costs. There's another Hiroim. There's the covert trigger. Okay, I got a lot of grays, so I shouldn't expect too many grays in this hand. 4, 5, 6. I got a half of the hand is grays for the next turn. Please, more Sentinels, more KOs. That's what I would love to see. Okay. Positive pulse is inactive now. Clock is very much ticking. Turn 12, Master Strike. The good news is this is not a scheme twist yet. The bad news is I get a Demolish, which could mess up both sides. Demolish each player. Top card of the hero deck is a 3 cost. This hand is safe. However, not only do I lose focus chi, which I didn't really need anymore, but we've also got the left-hand side. So unfortunately, I do lose twisting equations. So no extra card draw next turn gets me discarded. At least it's not a KO. So I'll be happy about that. So let's draw a card. We've got one recruit and a card draw on the right. It is another Hiroim. No bystanders, no bystanders. Both just get me next to a recruit and I draw a card. It's an agent. So I end up with 5 recruit. 3, 4, 5. Followed by 4 attack because the shield level is not 2. Nothing to fight for 4. The city is kind of boring this turn, but that's good. That means more villains are going to show up later. City has not really gotten past the streets yet. Okay, who to take? Definitely not one gigantic hand over here. So I've got Secret Redemption Hiroim is my only choice here. I can't recruit anything else on the left. I can't recruit either Storm, and these I don't want. So 2 attack and then Covert the first time you defeat a villain this turn, rescue a bystander. Okay, this is the one that's going to ramp up Hiroim. Good that I haven't seen a lot of bystanders. So yeah, I will take Secret Redemption. We'll see what comes up into the HQ after this. It is a more expensive Hiroim. So yeah, it's going to be a sidekick that I go with. If I'm lucky, it'll be a covert sidekick. And it is not a covert sidekick, but again, not going to be mad at 2 cards drawn. Basically 1 extra card in your hand that turn. As far as demolishes go, could have been worse. The next strike, however, is going to be a twist. And what's rough about the league again is that if you lose the game, the longer you last in the game, the better. Which, depending on where, that might come down to a little bit of luck just because of how the villain deck goes. It's a timer, and it could be ramped up depending on how many strikes are early, so you're going to want to get as much VP as you can, obviously, to counteract that as much as possible. Because a lot of people, I'm going to guess for anybody who doesn't win, I'm going to guess the amount of turns played is going to be roughly the same for everybody. Pretty close. Okay, not a great hand over here. But we're going back to the left. For still a decent hand, even though I had to demolish a Mr. Fantastic. I had to draw 2 cards. So, turn 13 gets me... Let's twist. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. This is another negative pulse. That is effectively twist number 5. Negative pulse. This turn, heroes in the HQ cost -1 recruit. And villains and masterminds cost +1 attack. So, only 4 more. That's too many A's for active. I know how to spell. Alright. Let's see what I can do. Unstable molecules. Draw 2 cards. Did I say plus? I meant minus. It's a negative pulse. Okay, draw 2 cards to Mr. Fantastic. 1, and then I shuffle. I would love to get 1 gigantic hand this turn. But I'll probably take Storm if I can, because it's 5 attack. Although 1 gigantic hand might be even better. Honestly, it gives me more attack than Storm does. Second card. Okay, it's an agent. So, we're going to play Iron Fist, who again is going to give me +1 attack for each different cost I have. I got 5, 0, 3, 4. Once again, it's 4 attack. Doesn't really do much. I need more villains to show up. Just clog the city for all I care. Twisting equations. 2 recruit, I can focus. 2 more recruit with the shield agents. Luckily, because the negative pulse is active, I got 2 more attack. I can both fight the Wrecker for 6, and I can recruit a 5 cost for 4, thanks to the negative pulse. I'm getting real lucky with when these pulses are happening, not necessarily how many of them are happening. But yeah, big help there. So let's fight the Wrecker for 6 instead of 7. He has no fight effect, so that is just him going away. And then for 4 recruit, I can take 1 gigantic hand, which, let's get one more look at it. 1 plus attack, and then Fantastic 4, which I'm probably almost always going to be able to get. You get +1 attack for each card in your hand. So if this was in my hand at the beginning of this turn, I would have played Unstable Molecules, and I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my hand. And then I would play, well, one of them would be 1 gigantic hand, so I'd have 5, and I would get 6 attack from this card, which is wonderful. So this is mine. It makes the deck a little more full of stuff, but that's okay. It's worth it. Can't use Storm to move things in the city if there's nothing in the city. Okay, I got the nullifier. How much attack did I get? So I got this turn. Let me just take a look. I got 4. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, I'm going to hit the Mastermind on my next left-hand turn. But not this turn. This turn's not going to hit anything. And Thunderball shows up as we deactivate the negative pulse. If I make it that, yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'm probably going to survive to next turn, but at least I'll get to hit him once. Okay, if you fight Thunderbolt in the sewers or bank, demolish each other player. This is fight effect. Nothing, Twist can't chain in this one, so I have at least a couple more turns. So 4 attack, 3 recruit, no pulses right now. So I can't fight, I can't recruit except for unstable equations, which I guess I could take over here. But with all the expensive, I'm going to get another officer with all the expensive stuff I've got going on here, and with the shield level. So it is a standard officer that I take, and that is the end of this turn. Right side is not pulling their weight. We'll see if I can change that. If I get that one hero, nope, I didn't get the hero I need that gives me bystanders, if I can fight villains. Anyway, let's hit the Mastermind, shall we? Unless I get demolished. A demolishing could really mess me up. So we'll see what happens. No demolishing, it's just Black Knight. Good, good, good. Ambush, he gets a bystander. Fight, savior, KO one of your heroes. Ooh, I'll be savior on the left-hand side too. And if I fight him on the left-hand side, I'll be able to KO something else. So let's go, starting with the Ultimate Nullifier. Ultimate Nullifier gives me 4 attack, and then I can focus 1 at any time during the turn to get 1 attack, usable only against the Mastermind, plus I can cancel a fight effect. I can do both effects. You can do both things. We've got Ancient Legacy to let me draw a card. I can't trigger the power, so it's another trooper. All right. Now when we play Iron Fist, that's going to give me 1 attack free cost, so 7, 1, 4, 0. So once again, that's 4 attack, 8. And we have 2 more attack with these troopers, 9, 10. And then what I'm going to do is use one of my shield agents to focus 1 for the Ultimate Nullifier to get 1 attack against the Mastermind, which I'll just put on the die because I'm going to hit him anyway. Thanks to the Nullifier, I can hit the Mastermind on turn 15 for the first time. I'm terrified about what he's about to do, though. All right. Commedia del Morte. Sorry, my accent is terrible. Fight each other player may gain 2 wounds. Demolish each of those players who does not. The Nullifier does not. If the enemy... Oh, actually, if the enemy you fight this turn would have a fight effect, you may cancel that. I can cancel the fight effect. I can cancel the Mastermind's fight effect. Right? It says enemy. I haven't used this in a long time. Not villain. Tactic's not the enemy. Then why would it say enemy? Alright, each other player may gain 2 wounds. Demolish each of those players who does not. It would have said villain. Yeah, so I gotta check on that. I think the point is he can cancel the fight effects. In which case I would definitely cancel this one. Locations. I guess that's why. But this came out in the Fantastic Four expansion where there were no locations, so I'll have to check if somebody wants to check. But if I do have this happen, each other player may gain 2 wounds, demolish each of those players who does not. I'd rather not get the wounds, and I'd rather not demolish, so I want to know if this is able to be skipped. Yeah. Some Masterminds have fight on them. Very few, if any, right? I'm gonna search for it real quick. Just to see. Let's see. Ultimate Nullifier question. Here we go. Bam. Ultimate Nullifier lets you... Let's burrow and feast. It doesn't answer it here. Let's see. Can he cancel tactics? I'm surprised this question hasn't come up yet. Yeah, enemy. So yeah, the question is the tactic effect count? And I think it does because that's effectively the fight effect of the Mastermind. So I think it should work. Oh gosh, I really want to know the right answer to this. It's going to really... I think it must count. That must be part of it, right? Let me check the FAQ. I don't know if there's anything in the FAQ. It must count. I think it does as well. Maybe I'm overthinking this and thinking maybe it doesn't. That's kind of the point. It nullifies everything. Okay, I don't see anything, so I'm just going to go with it. I think it totally cancels the fight effect, so I do not do Pagliacci's fight effect because I nullified him this turn. Love that card. Okay, one recruit left, which doesn't get me anything, so that's the end of the... Well, actually, no, I can focus again if I wanted to, but I can't hit the Mastermind again, so that's it. Regardless of what the right answer is, if during the league, if for some reason I'm wrong, you all get to do that too. You get to cancel the Pagliacci's fight effects if you use the nullifier, because I'm doing it. It does say enemy. The Mastermind is an enemy, and those are fight effects when you fight him, so I think it does. I think, you know why? I think that's because most of the Mastermind's fight effects at that time were positive, and a lot of them you wouldn't want to cancel, but you could if you wanted to. And with the negative fight effects, I think that is more beneficial. So I think that's what that's all about. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I got one. Wow, I got the nullifier. I got one giant hand. I got unstable molecules. Another great hand for me. This is a saving. I needed this. I needed this exact thing to happen if I want to get a shot at winning. I still could lose. I still got to hit him 4 more times. Plenty of time for all the twists to be played. So we'll see. Turn 16 is Executioner showing up from Masters of Evil World War II. Ambush, he gets a bystander. Fight Savior, draw a card. And then escape, KO a bystander from each player's victory pile. Let's go. So, once again, Hiroim, 1 recruit, draw a card. That's it. Same thing with the other save from the rubble. 1 recruit, draw a card. We got, okay, we're going to get a shield level a little bit. We got 1 attack. Send a card from the shield officer stack undercover. Shield officer stack is a standard officer. So that's going to go ahead and go undercover. Well, Avatar, doesn't the fight effect on the tactic stand in for the fight effect of the Mastermind? That's why the Mastermind has 4 different fight effects depending on which tactic you get. That's kind of it. And it's the Mastermind is an enemy. I think that's the intention. Yeah, exactly. For the reason I said where they're mostly positive. Anyway, I got a shield level of 1. I don't think it's going to be too important. So I'm going to use my green die when I need it. So the shield level is now 1. We're going to keep this right here off screen. 2 attacks. Second attack for my shield trooper. Battle staves is 2 more attacks. Shield level is not yet 2. It's just 1. So I don't get to draw a card yet. I'm close. I got 5 attack. 5 recruit. I can hit Black Knight. He has a Fight Savior KO effect. So if I wanted to, I could save this with the left-hand side. But I have plenty going on for me, so I don't need it. I'll just fight more Sentinels if they come up. I want bystanders on the Hiroim side. So let's fight Black Knight for 4 while I can. Yeah, let's do that. And fight effect does not trigger. But I do get this bystander, making me 1 step closer to Savior and 1 step closer to save from the rubble. Closer step to save from the rubble. Feel free to look it up and see if you find an answer that I couldn't find. Okay. Unfortunately, once again, I don't have anything I want to recruit here for 5. But this time, I'm going to avoid the officer, and I'm going to go for a sidekick to hopefully draw enough recruit. I could take Twisting Equations. I don't know if I'm going to take any more of these on the left, since I already have enough. So you know what? Actually, I'm going to take this on the right-hand side, because it's a little better than an officer if I get a not-so-great hand. So I'm going to go ahead and take Twisting Equations on the right-hand side. I don't need any more. I already have the focus effect. So I'm down to 2. Okay. You know, off-the-cuff reasons, basically what I'm thinking. Why would it say enemy if it didn't? It could have just said villain. Exactly. Alright, because other things say villain. 2 more recruit gets me a bystander. Right, I had 5. Or bystander. It gives me a sidekick. Yep. And it is a Throg. Would have been better on the Iron Fist side, but okay, I'll take it. I think of the flavor as well. It's Mr. Fantastic, using the nullifier, nullifying fight effects, so he nullifies what the Mastermind is doing. He nullifies the tactics. That makes total sense to me. Somehow this hasn't come up for me in any game I've played. I love discovering these new things from older expansions. Once again, a Demolish will really mess me up depending on what I get, but well, hopefully that will not happen. And it is a Scheme Twist, which is also not great. Okay, this is rough. I have 3 more twists and then I lose. And the Master Strike's going to be a twist on the next one, I believe. So anyway, this is twist number 6. Positive pulse. This turn heroes in the HQ cost 1 recruit. And villains and Masterminds get +1 attack. I think I can still fight the Mastermind. He's going to cost 12 to hit. But I'll do my best anyway. Off the cuff, if there was no pun intended, that was amazing. Okay, on that. Yep, there it is, right there. Alright, let's go ahead and play that nullifier. Once again, 4 attack. I can focus 1 to get 1 attack against the Mastermind, and I can cancel. And by the way, on top of that, this cancels any fight effect. It multiples, right? It says if an enemy you fight this turn would have a fight effect, you may cancel that effect instead. So if I were to fight Executioner and Thunderball, I could cancel both of their effects. It says, it doesn't say if any enemy you fight this turn, but it doesn't say if only one time. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to do my card draws first. I just want to look at this. And it applies to, yeah, only use it once. Okay. Yeah, okay, perfect. So yeah, like Snatch says, Snatch was getting nervous. I just wanted to look at the nullifier again for a second. But yes, I want to use 1 gigantic hand, so I want to get as many cards as I can. So let's go ahead and play Unstable Molecules to get 2 cards. And here they are. It's a Trooper and an Agent. And we'll play 1 gigantic cannon, which activates thanks to Mr. Fantastic here. 1 attack. You get 1 attack for each card in your hand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards in my hand. So I'm up to 11 attack. So on a normal day, if it's not, I'm not in the positive pulse, I can hit him normally. We'll see how much more attack I get. Maybe I can hit him twice. We'll see what happens. Let's go with Wield the Iron Fist. 1 attack for each hero with a different cost you have. So only 7. Not too bad. Oh yeah, why did I give him extra? Oh, because of the nullifier. So after I play the nullifier, so I'll play the nullifier first. Now I'm at 11 because I played that first. Now I play Wield the Iron Fist, which is going to give me 5, 7, 0, 3, 4, up to 16 attack. Then we've got a Trooper for 17. 2 agents give me 2 recruit. Twisting Equations gives me 2 more recruit. So I could get 21 against the Mastermind. Unfortunately, it's 24 to hit this turn. So just short of hitting him twice, but I could clear the city a bit. Since we're in the positive pulse, it's going to cost 12. So without even using the nullifier, let's go ahead and hit him for 12. And I can cancel this if I want to, which I don't want to. That's enough to hit him twice. Look at that. Look at that. He just sealed his own fate. That's exactly enough. That's exactly enough to hit him again. That's really funny. Creative Assassin. Fight to get Versatile 3. I'm going to turn that into attack. Why not? Now I have enough to hit him twice. Yeah, that's very lucky, but I'll take it. Okay, so what I do is I use Ultimate Nullifier to focus my 4 recruit into 4 attack against the Mastermind during the positive pulse, and I hit him a second time. I could still easily lose, don't get me wrong. Insane Clown has a posse. Each other player may KO a Wrecking Crew villain from the victory pile, demolish each of those players who does not. So because I have not canceled one, I can cancel this too with the nullifier, which I'll do. Although, if I look at the reading, it says, if an enemy would have a fight effect, you may cancel that effect. So maybe not, because I already experienced a fight effect and chose not to cancel it, so maybe I can't do this one, if I really read this carefully. Yeah, if an enemy you fight this turn would have a fight effect, which happened, you may cancel that effect instead. And I chose not to cancel the first one. Okay, so I should be able to cancel this one if I want to. Because it's the maybe I don't even know if I can only do one. Each other player may KO Wrecking Crew. Yep. If I can cancel this, I'll cancel it, obviously. What do you guys think? Do you think I can cancel this or not? Based on the fact that I've already gotten one fight effect from him that I did not cancel. So it's like I get one fight effect I'm able to cancel at some point. Okay, once again, if I do this, you guys can do it too. Yep, canceled. Canceled. You're canceled. Pagliacci is canceled. I don't want to find out why. Whew, that was great. What a deck. But again, I lose on twist 9. I still have to hit him twice. All right. And it might be a wow, because I don't have the nullifier here. Very, very possible for me to still lose this thing. It all depends on the heart of the cards. Okay. Turn 18. Whoa! I dropped a Sentinel. It's definitely a Sentinel, though. Which is good. That gets me some buffer time. Sidekick. Let's shuffle this in. If I'm lucky, I will get another Hiroim, so I can trigger the covert. Oh boy, this is going, needless to say, much better than I expected. That Iron Fist, Mr. Fantastic combo is not kidding around. And the nullifier, man. The negative pulse really helped me. Alright, the positive pulse is definitely not active right now. Hold on. That's the only annoying thing about this game is me having to adjust that. Anyway, 2 draws for my sidekick, right? I played a sidekick. I forgot what I was doing. Okay, 1, 2. Cool, I got what I wanted. So let's play Save from the Rubble. Once again, that gives me 1 recruit and 1 card draw, but nothing else because, actually, no, I just have the 1 bystander still. That might change. That'll change soon. I draw Agent, and now I play Seek Redemption to attack. The first time you defeat a villain this turn, rescue a bystander, which does activate. The question is, do I want to hit something? I'm going to have Throg activate. So let me do that. 3 recruit. Total from the officer. 4, 5, 6 recruit from all my agents. When I play Throg, he activates because he's Thor. Once this turn, if you made at least 6 recruit, which I made 8, which means I can get one of these rares, or this rare, you get +2 attack. Throg goes away. The Trooper gives me a 5th attack. All right. So I'm going to hit Thunderball, I think. Yeah, he's not in the sewers of the bank, so I can safely fight him, and I can get a bystander for doing this. I can't fight the Executioner. I'll save the Sentinel for the left-hand side. Let's take out Thunderball for 5 on the rooftop. And thanks to Seek Redemption, the first time you defeat a villain this turn, rescue a bystander. It is a standard bystander that's rescued. So guess what? I have 2 bystanders. So the next time I play Save from the Rubble, I'll be able to activate and transform him. But let's look at our rares. Do I want Storm's rare? I don't see why not. But I do have Hiroim. So anyway, this gives me 5 attack, -2 films on the bridge, and I can weaken the Mastermind, but I haven't seen, I don't think, a single other range card in this entire game. So maybe I don't want that. But 5 attack is 5 attack. We've also got Hiroim, his uncommon Mystic Shadow Priest, 2 attack and Warbound, which I definitely have. You may KO a 0-cost card from any player's discard pile. Wow, I can really optimize the left-hand side this way. If you KO a wound this way, rescue a bystander. So what do I do? Do I try to... Oh, let me look at Spinning Cyclone. But do I power up? Do I thin Dex, or do I get the 5 attack? 4 attack, you may move a villain, rescue any bystanders captured. This is useful, though, because a lot of... If more Masters of Evil World War II come up, I can steal them all. So I think I want to take Spinning Cyclone. It's almost as much attack as Tidal Wave. Plus, I can rescue a ton of bystanders. And, yeah. I'm going to go with Spinning Cyclone for that reason. Let's take it. I'm going to steal some bystanders. 2 recruit. Oh, there's a range. There's the first range, Lightning Bolt. And then enough for sidekick. Yep. And it's a ranged sidekick, so when it rains, it pours with those ranged. Okay, it looks like I'm going to have a transforming Hiroim next turn, thanks to the bystanders that I've got. But we move over to a hand that's not as good as the last one. But at least I can probably fight a Sentinel. Yeah, I can fight a Sentinel to get some more KO power. Okay, turn 19. Another Sentinel. Speaking of Sentinels, there's another one. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I'm terrified it's going to be Scheme Twist. Okay. Let's draw a card once again with Ancient Legacy that's not activated once, but that's okay. I'll draw the last card of my deck, or second to last card. It's an Agent. I'll play Iron Fist, which is going to give me 1, 0, 3, 4. 4 attack. This is really coming through for me with all the different costs that I have. I've got Twisting Equations, 2 recruit, and I can focus to draw extra cards, which I might just do next turn. 2 more recruit. I'm at 4 recruit, 2 more attack. I'm at 6 attack. Okay. Here's what I think I want to do. I want to fight 2 Sentinels, KO 2 agents from my discard pile, focus twice, or either focus twice or I take Wield the Iron Fist. Let me do the fights first. So 2 Sentinels, I'm going to fight them at the same time. Fight KO one of your heroes. Technically, I'm not fighting them at the same time, but one after the other. 1 each. 1 KO each. 2 agents get defeated, KO'd. Now my deck is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 cards. So again, my options are I focus twice to draw 2 extra cards, which might give me a really good hand next turn, because if I draw unstable molecules, I can draw more and get anyway. But is it just from hand? All right, well then these go to my discard pile. Yeah, you're right. One of your heroes. So I only have 2 recruit then. Okay. Well, that's gonna make things a little easier. As far as decision goes, I can focus 1. So I'm gonna focus 1 with twisting equations to get 1 extra card next turn, and that's my turn. 1. And I only got 2 recruit from Mr. Fantastic. I chose not to play them, so I could do that. And here we go. What am I missing? Right. No, so I took back the 2 because I chose not to kill those from my discard pile. I KO'd the 2 that were in my hand / played. Oh, I see what you're saying. I could have played them. All right. So I get 1 more card draw. I'll focus a second time. Okay. So I got a little sidetrack there, but that means I get to draw 8 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. A lot of grays, but I got 2 Wield the Iron Fist, so I think that's going to be very effective. 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Turn 20 is Melter showing up. Ambush, he gets a bystander, of course. Fight Savior. Each player reveals the top card of their deck for each card he chose to KO or put it back. Okay, let's transform Hiroim. So I get 1 recruit, and if there are at least 2 bystanders in your victory pile, which there are now, I get to transform him into Hiroim Redeemed, which I am very happy to do, and I get to play him right away. You get 1 attack for every 2 bystanders in your victory pile. Let me draw my card first, actually. It's a trooper. Now he transforms. So here we go. 1 attack. You get 1 attack for every 2 bystanders, so I only have the 2. So I get 1 more attack, but at least that'll work later, of course. Put him back in his sleeve. A 3rd attack. Battle stabs. Unfortunately, shield level is still 1, so just 2 more attack. And then I get 2 more recruit from the shield officer. 3, 4, 5 recruit. Let's fight Melter. I think I want to do that. And once I fight him, I will be Savior. I will have 3 bystanders. And I can choose to KO some stuff. So let's do it. Let's fight Melter for 5. Oh, 6 recruit total. Thank you, because of the card I don't have anymore. Here we go. Let's do it. Fight him for 5. Each player reveals the top card of their deck. For each card you choose to KO it or put it back. Top card of the right-hand side is an agent. I will choose to KO that one. Because I get this bystander that makes me Savior. Left-hand side is 1 Gigantic Cannon, which I'm definitely not going to KO. That would be bad. And this is defeated. It's nice to know that I'm Savior now, though. I have 6 recruit. And now I'm going to take Mystic Shadow Priest. I already have 1 Spinning Cyclone, which is enough. I don't think the bystander wave is going to be that strong. So let me go ahead and take Mystic Shadow Priest. To KO some stuff if I have some time. If I have the time to do so. And there's another 1 Gigantic Hand for me. If I can get it. And I know, by the way, that I'm going to draw 1 Gigantic Hand on the left-hand side once I do my card draw, which makes my hand even better. my 8-card hand. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, yep. And I get to activate Versatile too, which I might not want to do yet. We'll see. All right, turn 21 is a Master Strike. Okay, this is why I got to hurry this up. That is strike number 3, and this card becomes a Scheme Twist. It takes effect immediately. All right, that's twist 7. Let me increase the twist counter. So once again, we are in the negative pulse, which is useful for this turn, though. Heroes, -1. Mastermind, -1. So, can I hit him 2 times and win this turn? I might be able to do it. This might be the last turn of the game. We'll see what I get. It's very likely. I haven't done the math yet, but I have a lot of attack. Okay, let's go. I will start... Well, hold on. So, I've already revealed the top card of my deck is 1 Gigantic Hand. If I draw it, if I play both my Iron Fists, I'll miss out on 2 attack. But then Versatile 2 is the same. So it doesn't really matter. I could get Versatile 2, or I could get 1 for each cost. So it doesn't matter which one I play. I'm going to get 2 attack net anyway. So let's go with... let's activate it for fun. Unless I'm going to draw more cards. No, you know what? I want 1 Gigantic Hand to work. So what I want to do is draw first. So let's just draw first. Let's draw. I got 1 Gigantic Hand. Now I'll play... I gotta play a Fantastic Four first. So I gotta play the Nullifier first. I play the Nullifier first. I get 4 attack. And I can do the focus. Now I play 1 Gigantic Hand. The cards I have left, I've got 1 attack base plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I'm on 11. Sweet. I'm going to play Wield the Iron Fist, which is going to give me... How many different costs do I have? I got 1, 7, 5, 4, 0. That's 5 costs. So, 16 total attack there. And the second one's going to put up to 21. So I'm at 21 after the second one. 21 attack. 3 troopers, 22, 23, 24. And then 1 recruit, which I might focus. So I only need... I need 20 attack to hit the Mastermind twice, thanks to, obviously, the negative pulse. So let's hit the Executioner first. Executioner has Fight Savior, draw a card. Am I Savior over here? I don't think I am. That would be something. No, I only got the 1 bystander. So we're gonna take out Executioner for 6. Puts me down to 18 attack. Oh, actually, I can't do that. I won't have enough. Hold on. If I do that, I won't have enough attack to hit him twice. Oh, but it only costs... I will have enough attack. Thank you. It only costs 5. So I'm at 24. I'll be at 19. I can focus 1 agent for 20. So I still can do it. I can just barely do it. Let's just play it safe and hit the Mastermind once first. Then we'll see what happens. So we're going to Pagliacci first for 10 attack, putting us down to 14. Before I hit his Mastermind card. The tactic is Jester of a Twisted Opera. Each other player may KO a card from their discard pile that costs 1 or more. Cancelled. You're cancelled. Because I played the Nullifier. I've cancelled all of his fight effects. And it's enough. So I focus 1 for 1 against the Mastermind. So I got 15. 1 of those is against the Mastermind. I fight the Executioner for 5. Again, does his thing. Gone. Get the Bystander. Down to 10. And thanks to the negative pulse, I hit the Mastermind 1 last time. And that is probably my most overwhelming victory so far, and I will take it. That is amazing. I'm just going to say it, good luck beating this score this week, because I did not see this coming. I did not see this coming at all. My goodness. Kyla, you missed some crazy stuff. All right, so yeah, let's see how that's going to work out. That was an incredible win. So let me just show you my entire left-hand side's deck while I'm at it by the end of this thing. There we go. There it is. This is my entire deck on the left-hand side. Let me move this down. 2 Twisting Equations, 2 Agents, 4 Troopers, 2 Wield the Iron Fist, 1 Gigantic Hand, 1 Ultimate Nullifier, 1 Ancient Legacy Iron Fist, and 1 Unstable Molecules. Mr. Fantastic. Oh boy. Yeah, let's give out some points. Hey, yeah. Pagliacci is gone. Pulse Slaves in the negative zone is gone. Outcome. Win was the underdog here, so let's see how many points are going to the win. Wow, 21,000 points are going out, so enjoy those, whoever gets these. It was a win. Let's go ahead and see how many VP I got. And I only won in 21 turns, too. By the way, I won, because it's not going to be easy to win this game this week. And, yeah, the two remaining twists were near the bottom. But the two strikes were together. So oh, there's another twist, actually, one more twist. So I would have gotten Pal Driver, and then twist number 8. I would have still been alive, and I would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, demolish, 7 more turns till I lost to the thing. How many points did you get, Montax? Let me go ahead and count my VP. What time is it? Wow. Short stream, too. All right, let me go ahead and count this up. By the way, while I'm doing this, that's a lot of points. Oh my gosh. By the way, while I'm doing this, in case you're wondering how I'm going to handle... Fast wins are great wins. In case you're wondering how I'm going to handle veiled and unveiled schemes for the league, I talked about it in the chat. I don't know if you guys saw. So, spoilers for Messiah Complex in case you're still caring about those. But in Messiah Complex, you have 4 scheme cards. Half of them are veiled, which means it's the first half of a scheme. And the other side are unveiled, which is the second half of the scheme. You pick one to start with of the veiled scheme, and then once you get to a certain number of twists, it'll ask you to unveil a random scheme, and you'll shuffle, or you'll randomize all of the unveiled schemes, and you'll pick one at random. So, and you're not supposed to know what it is ahead of time, it's supposed to be a surprise. So what I'm going to do is, if and when I stream a Messiah Complex scheme for the league, and I'll show the scores again for you, A.S. Miller. If I roll a veiled scheme for the league, I'm going to play the game on stream, until I get to the point where I need to transform the scheme, in which case I will end the stream, because there's no way for me to play the unveiled scheme without you knowing what it is. So, at that point, I'll end the stream, finish the rest offline, and upload it for you guys so you can watch it, and I will put it in spoiler tags in the Discord. It'll be kind of weird, but it's the only way I could figure out how to do it. Oh, Kyla, you asked, not Adrian Miller. Okay, here is the league. Whoop, that's my panel. Same stuff you're seeing here. All right, here we go. This is the results. Nobody won setup A, Kyla. Not a single player. Setup B had a couple of winners, a few winners, but those were the scores. All right, let me go ahead and count up the VP left-hand side. The VIP, MVP. Did it again. 6, 7, 11, 17, 18, 19, 25, 33, 39, 44, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52 points on the left. Okay. And right-hand side had something. 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13. I have to look at it again. I'll let you know in Discord. Okay, so a total of 65 points. I had no escapes. It was a win. And I played 21 turns, which puts me at a points per turn of 3.1. It's 3.095. So 3.1 points per turn for my game. So, yeah. This is probably my best score since I've started entering in the league listings myself. So good luck trying to beat that. Oh yes, definitely stars aligned. This honestly could not have gone better. I still played 7 twists, but a different villain deck order would have wiped me out early no matter what cards I was able to get. But getting Ultimate Nullifier, canceling those effects, no demolishings happening except for one. Yeah. It's a combination. I think I made some good decisions, good shuffles, and then the good shuffles happen, then, yeah, that's it. That's how this game goes. It's random, and there's some random events and random aspects to it, and there's some skill aspects to it. Yeah, good luck, you guys, on Saturday. Yeah, by the way, Montex, if I do win the league, I don't get any packs, so whoever gets second place gets the first place number of packs and second and third, etc. Oh yeah, the recruit and the timing of the negative pulse really helped me too. He's right. I got 2 extra basically recruit points because 2 things were 1 recruit cheaper each. Yeah, good luck. All right, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid. I will update all the setup info. We have a lot of raiders, so let's find somebody who does not have a lot of viewers. This will be fun. Let's see. Who's playing board games? All right, I think I found a couple of people. And we're going to go over there. Thank you guys for being here. I look forward to seeing your scores. I will, of course, anytime, be here on Saturday, 2 p.m. Pacific for the Viewers Play game. If you are in Team Cosmic or Team Streets, I highly recommend you guys discuss strategy, either in your own chats or probably in your chats together now that you know, in the Viewers Play chat, now that you know what the game is. So planning things ahead of time is going to help. I'm sorry about your points. Let's go do a raid. Have a nice rest of the day, and I will see you Saturday for that game. It's going to be a lot of fun. Good luck with this setup. Take care, everybody.